This is a problem. It's an adversarial set that we are actually thinking. So we think this is the adversarial model in which the actor is acting, and that is assuming rational actors, right? You could actually have absolutely bonkers actors. And this is one other thing that I always tell people. When we actually have a set of things that's based on belief systems, thinking that they are rational is absolute bonkers. So there goes my view on blockchain ecosystem.
How much do you think the same applies to to ourselves in this moment and to people listening to us?
No, absolutely. Like, it is very possible we have a large amount of bias. I've tried to reduce my bias by not participating in an economic sense in most of the protocols I built. So I take 0 shares from Ripple, 0 upside for actually working in Ethereum team. So my view on Ethereum, we can actually go and listen to my 2018 Swarm Summit talk about what I thought Ethereum should do to get to where it needs to get to. So I'm not biased. I'm not afraid of the fact that my value would actually go to 0. I am not afraid of actually peer review. So, I've published things in peer review. I've worked in a bunch of labs. I worked on ISO standards. I wrote test vectors. I am very, very happy and understand the value of peer review. And this is how I think about it. I am not, how could I say? I'm not incentivized or held hostage by volatility of the assets, which has very high correlation with my words or my actions. And that is in a completely decorrelated from what is actually required of me for the best outcome for the protocol. I would challenge anybody to do the same and then talk to me.
I mean, I don't know anyone that does that. Props to you for doing that, because I don't know, like it'd be very easy to think, if I were you and I have this body of knowledge and I have this very clear competence in what I'm doing, and if I'm facing a problem and there's like a monetary value that almost, not directly because there are other factors, right, but almost directly tracks the value of what I've built, it will be very seducing to just go ahead and invest in that, right? How do you?
This is the problem.
How do you stay away from that?
Yeah, I mean, you have to really think hard, and you need to really know your priorities. So, I am not saying an easy task, and that's part of the reason that I still have jobs. I mean, if I actually made the easy choices, then I don't have to work. So, I'm not saying that anybody should do it. I'm just saying, if you want to be unbiased, you need to be truly unbiased. You should not hold any crypto on the protocol that you're going to decide to do work on, so you can make the right choice. So, if you make a decision that's going to be orthogonal to the value that's accrued, one of the highest bias creating thing is the fear of loss for humans. Humans really hate losing what they already have. And if you think about this, imagine you are a protocol designer and you have this choice A versus choice B. A choice A implies that the value that you actually have for what you have is going to come down by half. What are the odds do you think that the guy is going to do that or the girl is going to do that?
Right.
I think it's very low.
Right. I think there was a paper that said that every loss hurts 10 times as much as a win of the own proportion.
Yep, absolutely.
So if you lose $1,000, it hurts 10 times more than you would be happy if you won $1,000.
And there's also the IKEA effect, right? So the IKEA effect is like, imagine you have 2 chairs. Chair number 1 that you have bought of the shop, chair number 2 that you actually bought from IKEA, where you put it together yourself. Even though it's identical value, because you actually put some extra effort, you would keep, if you have to throw one set of chairs away, you'd keep the IKEA one and throw away the other one, right? So this applies to humans, right? So if you put in effort and your choice is between your protocol winning versus something else winning, you look at your thing and you'll apply your IKEA effect.
Man, okay.